Welcome to another series of Tuesday Afternoon Kitchen, where we tackle the issues facing everyone today. With me, as ever, is Rupert Sebacious-Smythe, our soft drink expert, an all-round good egg. Lovely to see you again, Rupert.
Likewise, Simon. I mean, it feels like we were here just yesterday.
Indeed, it does. So, did you have an enjoyable break?
I did. Larks were had, I can tell you.
Did you get a chance to sample any innovative new squashes?
Absolutely, and I look forward to sharing these rich discoveries with everyone at the end of the programme.
Superb stuff. Well, coming up on today's show, we'll be speaking to everyone's favourite daytime TV host, Richard Madeley, who'll be joining us on the phone shortly. We'd also like to welcome our celebrity chef, Daphne D'Admission, who's the world's first Jamaican vegan transsexual chef. Hope I've got that right, Daphne?
Yes, spot on, Simon.
Okay, thank God for that. Right, so Daphne will be cooking up a storm for us with a twist on spaghetti bolognese, which we're all very excited to taste. I know a few in our crew are quite excited about getting into the vegan diet, I believe. Right, so before we do all that, Rupert, when was the last time something really frustrating happened to you? Something genuinely annoying?
Yes, something did happen to me a few weeks ago that rather put my nose out of joint, actually.
Okay, go on.
I was due to go to this company in the Lake District, and they make a rosé squash out of rose petals and horse manure. It's very innovative stuff, actually.
Yeah, it sounds vile.
No, don't knock it, Simon. It's actually surprisingly pleasant. Anyway, I thought to avoid a serious back injury by standing up on the train all the way out there, I thought that I would book a ticket in advance so I'd have my own reserved seat.
As you do.
So, yes, on boarding the train, I was looking forward to having my own comfortable seat, and I realised that the rotters from the train company hadn't put my name on the seat, and occupying that seat was some natty old lady with a dog on her lap.
Oh, God.
Yeah, well, exactly. And what is happening on trains nowadays? Everyone, and I mean everyone, was nursing some sort of booze. And the toilets were busier than the disabled loos at the Special Olympics. And everyone's talking full volume on their phone, even in the quiet carriage. It was like the last days of Rome, for goodness sake. And because the toilets were so busy, I saw several of the male passengers pissing out of the window as the train hurtled through the English countryside. Unbelievable!
Well, that certainly sounds like a very frustrating situation indeed.
Yes.
Poor you. So we'd like to hear from anyone who's been involved in a similarly frustrating situation. Give us a call or tweet us, and let's have a hashtag, shall we?
Oh, it's a marvellous idea.
Yes, so if you're getting in touch, be sure to use the hashtag #MeToo. No spaces, that's hashtag #MeToo.
Jolly good. I'm rather looking forward to that.
Okay, it's great. So next we've got Richard Madeley on the line, who's going to tell us a bit about his new book arguing against the case for recycling. Richard, are you there?
Hi Simon, hi Rupert, nice to speak to you both.
Hi, Richard.
Likewise, Richard, it's been too long.
Absolutely, Rupert. I'm actually quite pleased to hear you're still alive. Pleasantly surprised, of course. Do you remember that time you drank all the Chardonnay when you were judging Wine of the Year on This Morning? Judy was terribly cross with you, wasn't she?
So, Richard, how are you? How's Judy?
Oh, God. Well, I'm all right. You know, I'm keeping busy. Judy's Judy, really. No change, I'm sad to report.
Yeah, I've seen some terrible stories in the press. It's very sad about Judy's condition. I had an uncle who had gout too, you know. It's a nasty business.
Well then, Simon, you'll know I'm her full-time carer now, and I'll be honest, it's bloody hard work.
Yeah, I can imagine.
People have no idea how bad it is. Gout is a terrible disease, and Judy's really going through the mill. She hasn't made her own white wine spritzers in years.
Oh, that's awful, Richard. A poor old cow. Well, how long has she had the gout for?
About 13 years now.
13 years?
Yes, and she's been semi-bedridden for 7 of those.
Good Lord.
We used to do it 3, maybe 4 times a day during the glory days of this morning, but now I'm lucky if she gives me a Tommy tank whilst we're watching Cash in the Attic. I mean, have you any idea how difficult it is to maintain a stiffy with that bloody theme tune blaring out?
Well, I can only imagine.
It's not ideal circumstances, is it? Not ideal circumstances at all.
I'll be honest, I have thought about ending it all.
Oh, come on, Richard, surely not.
No, not for me, for Judy. I've considered carting her off to Switzerland many times. She gave me power of attorney after a particularly boozy and tearful trip to Tesco for a few more boxes of Chardonnay a few weeks ago.
Well, a man's got needs, I suppose.
I mean, at this rate, I'll end up getting myself a prosy. I mean, me, Richard the Weapon Madeley, paying for sex. You know, it's outrageous.
So, Richard, on another note, what can you tell us about your new book?
So basically, it's about the arguments against recycling, and in particular, recycling in the home. It's called Recycling, the Big Lie.
Okay, so what exactly is the argument against recycling?
It's a big scam, Simon May. That's what it is. They have you dancing about like an idiot, putting glass into the purple box and plastic into the green one, food waste into another, and they arrive at your house when they bloody well feel like it, and give you plenty of jip if you've not done it properly, and then they take it away, if you're lucky, and dump the whole damn lot into a landfill anyway.
Good Lord, is that the case, Richard? I didn't know that. Did you know that, Simon?
Absolutely it is. It's a giant wind-up by this government, and I'm determined to put an end to it once and for all. That's if Judy doesn't wear me out with her constant orders for white wine spritzers and chicken nuggets. Oh, that reminds me, we're running low on nuggets again. Alexa, order some more of Judy's nuggets. I'll get more wine from town.
I'm really sorry to hear that, obviously, Richard. Perhaps Judy might like to be a guest on the show sometime.
I shouldn't think so, Simon. The only time she gets out of bed is to answer the door to the supermarket delivery guy, or to come and back me up when I'm fighting with the bin man.
Oh dear.
Oh, well, never mind. Good luck with the book, Richard. I'm sure it'll be a great read when it comes out.
Yes, absolutely. Poor old thing.
Right you are, Simon. Bye for now, chaps.
And get well soon, Judy. We're all huge fans of yours here at Tuesday Afternoon Kitchen. Let's hope Richard gets her some more wine and chicken nuggets ASAP, shall we?
Absolutely. Poor old girl.
Now, I think it's soft drink time, Rupert. So what do you say we head on over to the kitchen for some more...
Absolutely, Simon.
Lights, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So, actually, Daphne, don't mind us. That actually smells really good. We're just going to be over here.
Yeah, we're very much looking forward to it, Daphne.
Right. Okay, so what soft drinks have we got on the menu for our viewers this week, Rupert?
Well, Simon, we're going to start off with something rather special. It is a pure orange juice called Juice El Lux, and it's from a company called Juice Inc. Now, the thing about this is it's not only just pure orange juice, it actually contains genuine gold leaf.
Oh, blimey. Gold leaf?
Yes.
Okay, how much does it retail for?
Well, it's going to set you back around about 14 quid a bottle.
14 quid?
It's a little bit excessive, I know, but let's reserve judgment for the tasting, shall we?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, yes. It's got a regal, royal quality about it, hasn't she? She's watching a documentary about the Queen Mum on a rainy Sunday morning, tucked up in bed with a packet of shortbread biscuits and a cup of tea, isn't it? It's dusting off your Charles and Diana commemorative coin collection to see how much it's worth on eBay before packing it back into its protective cover and whispering, "Not today, darling." It's watching the Queen's Christmas speech on DVD, director's cut. It's long, it's hard, but it's very satisfying, isn't it?
I mean, I'll be honest with you, Rupert, it kind of just tastes like orange juice with bits of gold leaf in it. It's actually quite unpleasant.
I think it's a reminder to us all that no matter what scrapes we get into at home or abroad, that our beloved queen, our precious monarch, she will be there watching over and protecting us through thick and thin.
I'm sorry, Rupert, are you being paid to say this?
God save the Queen, Simon, and God save this wonderful gold leaf orange juice and the good old people from Juice O' Lux.
Right, I just want to point out to our viewers that we're not actually endorsing this particular drink from Juice Inc.
No, I'm just saying how it makes me feel, Simon, and it makes me feel very patriotic.
Yes, I can see that. You were like Abraham Lincoln there for a minute or so if he was British.
Yes, well, what can I say? There you go.
Anyway, moving on, I think we've touched upon this at the beginning of the programme. This is a rose squash from Back to Nature Drinks Limited, who've made a squash from rose petals and, dare I say it, horse manure.
Yes, that's quite right. It's quite right, Simon, but not so hasty, not so hasty. This is all the trendy thing right now, this is. Because what you do is you recycle something and you turn it into something completely different.
Yeah, well, I suppose so, but I mean, I'm not really expecting much from this at all, Rupert, as you can imagine.
Have faith, dear heart. Have I ever let you down before?
Well, yes.
When? Give me an example. When?
Well, how about the time when you used extremely vulgar language in the last series and we got
Yes, but that was
calls about
all in the past. That's some time ago now.
the hearing was only last week.
Yes. Oh, all right, Simon. Let's just try a drop of this delicious squash, shall we?
The horse manured.
Yes, please, Simon.
God, I don't know what I was expecting anything else. I mean, if I'm honest, that is really awful. Just awful. If that's where you're wasting money on the train journeys to go and taste, I mean, I'd spare yourself the hassle if I were you.
Not so hasty, Simon. This is like a fine, full-bodied rosé wine. You have to let it work its magic. You have to give it a chance.
No thanks, Rupert.
Oh yes, it's a very full-bodied squash, isn't it? Despite its appearance, it's cinnamon, rusk, barley, and dare I say it, Simon, that it's hay. It's
basically whatever the horse was eating that day.
It's trotting around the paddock on a cold Saturday morning, isn't it? It's jodhpurs on.
Jodhpurs?
Yes, jodhpurs, Simon. It's a gentle trot around the paddock, while Tin Can Thompson gives you a personal guided tour of his training area, isn't it?
Now, this Tin Can Thompson, a horse or an Irish travelling canned food salesman?
It's giving him a good pat down after a job well done. Good boy, says his trainer, Willie O'Reilly.
How come everybody's Irish?
It's getting a crafty tip-off for the 11:30 at Chepstow. 10-1, Tin Can Thompson to win. 10-1, Tin Can Thompson. Ha! And of course, Tin Can brings it home by a farm-yard mile. But as you stand there in the wind nursing your flute of champers, you realize with a heavy heart and a tear in your eye that in the heat of the moment, the bloody betting office attendant has put your bet down to mean place and not win. Oh, the pain, the pain, the wretched disappointment of it all as you watch the winners collecting their winnings and going to the bar for more celebrations and more bolly and more high fives as you skulk off to the toilets for a well-deserved sob.
Blimey, Rupert, is that what happened to you last weekend, perhaps?
No, not at all. That was just all hypothetical, actually.
Yeah,
Yes,
right, okay.
yes.
Yeah, strange and extraordinarily detailed thing to speak hypothetically about, but okay. So moving on, how's the spaghetti coming along, Daphne? Is it still smelling great?
Well, it was going okay until I ran out of vegan vegetable stock, so I had to use Bisto gravy granules.
Oh, I
instead.
love a bit of Bisto. Bring out the Bisto. Isn't that what they used to say? Or was there something else?
Okay, I'm no Jamie Oliver or anything, but Bisto, it's not vegan, is it? It's got beef stock in it, right?
Yes, it has.
Oh dear, Daphne, the old vegan brigade are not going to like that at all. They're like a bunch of Nazi border officials when it comes to food. Anal isn't the word.
Oh, I know. And the worst thing is, I forgot the corn mince, so I used real beef mince instead.
Daphne, it doesn't matter, it's fine. I mean, it could always be worse. You could have used vegetable oil instead of the vegan-friendly stuff.
I used that as well. I panicked. I forgot all my vegan stuff. I didn't know what else to do.
Well, Daphne, of all the things you could have done, the last thing you should have done was come to a television studio to make vegan bolognese with real beef and Bisto gravy granules. I mean, where is the sense in that?
I think what Rupert is trying to say is that you should have told someone what you needed. I mean, we could have got some flax seeds or some toasted tofu. I mean, that's what you guys, girls eat, isn't it?
I mean, it smells delicious. I mean, why don't we get some of these calcium-fortified milk products and put it in there and vegan it up a bit? Yeah.
Yeah, what a brilliant idea. Why didn't you do that and maybe play us some up? And don't worry, it could always be worse, honestly. I mean, this is live TV.
Yes, worse things happen at sea. Take it from me.
Actually, I'm cooking for a famous vegan chef next week.
Well, my advice to you, Daphne, is to leave the old Bisto gravy granules at home.
Yeah, that's good advice. So come on, everybody, let's have a little taste.
Delicious.
I've been looking to get into the vegan diet for a while.
You'll still be waiting after this because it's not vegan. I mean, where have you been for the last 5 minutes?
Just floating around.
It's marvellous. Absolutely. Ooh. Yes. Very, very. Can someone pass down the rosé squash?
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Simon.
Beef and Bisto vegan bolognese, all washed down with horse poo squash. Only the very best on this show. Dear me. So anyway, let's go to a caller, shall we, Rupert? So,
Yes,
we're going to hear from Tammy, who's in Dartmouth. Go ahead, Tammy. What's your question?
Oh, hi everyone. Firstly, can I just say that vegan bolognese looks really lovely. I didn't know you could still eat beef on the vegan diet.
Well, strictly speaking, you... Oh, never mind. There you go, Daphne. It sounds like the bolognese was a hit in the end. Anyway, for all the wrong reasons, but nevertheless, a hit.
Marvellous.
So, what's your question, Tammy?
My question is for Rupert. I've got some friends coming round for dinner this weekend, and they're all recovering alcoholics. So what would you recommend I serve for them to drink?
Well, Tammy.
No, not the Luxo juice.
No, not the luxury juice, but there are worse choices.
They really aren't.
What I would do, Tammy, is I would serve an orange or a black currant squash that we featured on the first season. And with that, you cannot go wrong. Shall we, darling? Are you, it's a slightly personal question, in fact, are you also on the wagon?
Me? No, I love a good drink, me. Some might say I love it a bit too much, actually.
Well, keep it up, Tammy, keep it up. And I'm sure you'll be joining your friends on the squash in no time at all.
Oh, brilliant. Thanks, Rupert. Thanks, guys.
No idea what happened there, no idea at all. Anyway, by the way, I need to mention that if you press the red button on your remote control right now, you'll get access to lots of bonus content, including Fern talking to celebrity chef Heston Blumenthal about his court battle with the owners of Heston Services on the M25, who are suing him over the use of the name Heston. He's on the show next week, actually, and there's a lovely review of Richard Madeley's book by our in-house environmental activists on there, and lots more. It really is a treasure trove of content, and best of all, it's completely free.
Now, I think we have time for another caller, don't we, Simon?
Absolutely. Actually, I was waiting for you to finish your food, because we've had a lot of complaints about on-screen eating after the last episode.
I've finished.
Great.
Very
Good.
nice.
Okay, so we've got Daisy from West London on the phone, who's got a hashtag #MeToo story, apparently.
Oh, I was wondering when we were going to hear about that.
Me too, actually.
Oh, I see what you did with it there.
Oh no, yeah. Sorry, no pun intended. So go ahead, Daisy. What's your story?
Hi, I was just calling about your use of the #MeToo hashtag. Like, where have you lot been living for the last year? Under a rock?
Sorry, Daisy.
You're using the #MeToo hashtag for Rupert's stupid story about not being able to find a seat on a train, when it's supposed to be used in relation to survivors of rape and sexual assault.
Oh dear.
Daisy, just give me a second. Can we check that hashtag? Someone, please. Anyone. Actually, where is everybody?
Yep.
Okay. Just a second.
Hello, is anybody...
Oh God. Yeah. Do you know what? I had actually seen this ages ago, and I just completely forgot about it. Oh God.
How can you be so massively unaware of such a hugely important issue like this? It's all people are talking about in Hollywood.
Well, I can assure you that here today in Cricklewood, it's not really come up.
Yeah, well, I think it's disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I can only apologise for this, Daisy, and to everybody at home. It was an innocent mistake, nothing more. I mean, how has this actually happened? I mean, where are the researchers eating Daphne's beef and bistro bolognese? Brilliant.
Yeah, but
Just don't forget the glass of horse poo squash to wash it down, of course.
Simon, it is not your fault. It's a mistake that anyone could have made. Anyone. And I think your hashtag idea was marvellous. It's just a shame that somebody else got in there first.
Yeah, well, I'd just like to apologise to everyone at home again, and for anyone who was affected by the issues in connection with the #MeToo hashtag. Our hearts, of course, go out to you.
We've got a Mark from Bradford tweeting in who's got a story about how he accidentally put beef in his vegan bolognese.
Okay, yeah, let me guess, it's the hashtag #MeToo again, is it?
Yep.
Right. Okay, thankfully, mercifully, that's all we've got time for today. Big thanks to Daphne D'Admission for her amazing cooking. Big thanks to my co-host Rupert for his assistance and insightful observations. And once again, a huge apology to everyone at home who was offended by the subject matter in today's programme. I'm Simon Chantry, and this has been Tuesday Afternoon Kitchen. See you next time, and goodbye.
Tuesday.